Main.
Wait, where are we
I just
going?
realized. This way. I just realized another issue. Water.
Oh. Hi, Gruntle. No one's at the fire. Time to walk into it. I bet they're at the hot springs. Like I saw some people who's over there. I don't know. That's why Sal's here too, though. Kind of. But yeah, I figured I'd do a quick little swinging by the acres for a bit. I'm gonna do some game. Because I never get to make it to acres. And I wasn't really doing anything today. I was like, you know.
Well, we can't talk about the gifts anymore.
Hi, Sal.
Hello. I haven't seen like anyone. Do you know where anybody is?
So some of them are in the hot spring.
Yeah.
And then the other ones went to the bridge.
Okay. Might go.
You could probably find someone around the fire too.
No one's at the fire, which shocked me because usually that's where a lot of people are, but there's no one there right now. So
Yeah.
Really?
I'll go wander some more.
No, I think it's just hot spring and bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bridge. This is new. This is like the goes to like the residential area, I think. Hello.
Hey. I'm not going to jump down. Not after yesterday.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, you do know I'm just nice.
What brings you here today? You don't usually come by.
I was bored, and also I'm probably gonna go over to the springs for a bit.
Well, can't go wrong there. I just found out today that not one day soaked in there for 36 hours. apparently he had tiny legs for 1 hour, then the next he had no brain, then the next one he had no hair.
Oh,
Uh, he was just going through it. I don't.
yeah.
I
That
don't know.
sounds like a time.
I believe Felice and Cece are at the springs right now.
Hmm. Would make sense.
Not really.
Felice seems
style was nice, like the kind of like
mentally worse for wear
Hmm.
on occasion.
Yeah.
I think cleaner.
Yeah, I get it.
That's why you just
I think there's just a lot of anger directed towards the dragon
Mhm.
hunters
My
right
old
now.
armor was black and
Mhm.
gold. Very
So
angular,
I heard through the
sleek.
grapevine that we're not going into the keep anymore as well.
Yeah, we'll be probably meeting up at the outskirts areas in the Grizzlies, not the keep itself, just because it does not appear to be very safe anymore. So, because of like the mana flood stuff going on at it, and then like this just happened, which for some reason
It wasn't ever
Siegfried
safe to begin
sent
with.
people out of the keep, which makes no sense to me. I mean, it was relatively safe when the Ashen were around to help defend, but the Ashen are not around, so
Hmm.
going to the springs.
I
I just got here.
With you sooner. Oh, well, you must left the house just when I did. I just happened to come.
And the only reason I knew you were here was because I caught a glance of you, like as I left my house. I walked out and I
Mhm.
saw
Mhm.
Red
your pink
sparkles.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're headed to the springs, we can crowd up the whole springs.
That was my plan, was to go over there for a bit.
We're gonna once so that bridge is done, but now we're just building in the residential area.
Mm.
Once that's done, I don't think I'm going to let people here for a while, because who wants to hang out in construction site? Actually, now that I think about it, probably a lot of the people we know.
Yeah. Oh. I was asleep for a while too.
We're going in and some people are leaving, it seems.
Mhm.
Well, it is on the hour.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they didn't want to get wild magicked, so
Unlike Not, who soaked for 36 hours.
yeah.
And then today he said, I want to drink it. I'm thirsty.
Don't.
Oh.
I'm not the one drinking it. I know what'll happen.
It's
Because
still-
Scaly tried to drink it at one point.
Yeah.
He filled his pot with it, and then he gargled it, I believe he
Oh
said.
my goodness.
We all go somewhere else together.
The changing guard.
Yep.
Ugh. No.
If anything, I'll just go crack beer with that one. Because he doesn't drink a beer.
Ow.
How would you say
Yeah.
this?
Ow.
Ow.
On a scale of 1 to 10. You can go above.
I mean, I didn't lose a limb, so I wouldn't say 10.
That's not a number. Oh, there you go.
I wouldn't say 10, but maybe 8, 9, 8.5.
Mm.
Is that good? Yeah, I guess.
Imagine losing a limb.
I wouldn't be able to walk on 4 legs if that happened. That would suck.
I have seen dogs walk on 3. Technically, yes.
I've seen dogs walk on 2.
Oh,
Little
well,
wheels.
I've already too much of a run. No more, thanks.
Be a drag hand, not a drag hand.
Dracan.
That was awful.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad pun.
I had to. Somebody has to. Regardless,
Mm.
glad to see the two of you happen walking around. It's good. I'm glad to see you are also walking around. I saw you.
Oh man, I'm floating.
Oh, well, damn.
He's floating.
I get yelled at whenever I do.
Not the first time that's happened to me, but you know, second time I've been affected by that range. I don't know. Hopefully this time they've got enough to actually make an antidote, proper one.
I gave what DT gave me to Boo, because as far as I know, Boo could probably replicate it.
Well, most of it, there's still the one portion of it that doesn't make sense, and that's the part, I guess, that's going to be the biggest struggle. Well, actually, that might come in you.
The
since there's
holy
divinity
side of
attached
it.
to it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I felt that divinity while I was draining it with the Umbra.
Do you think we're demons or something?
No, I think it's... So the mentality that I'm going with, because it makes sense, is it's not necessarily demonic they're trying to fight against, it's more of... It's a crusade, so they're treating it like it's a dark scourge. Hence why they're using some of the divine nature to try to smote it.
I mean, I
still,
could definitely just
like,
resume studies of Divine, but I haven't read anything about specifically targeting dragons.
Yeah.
apparently Michael's learned a bit based on the comms that I saw. So he just knows the entity or god that it's based around, but doesn't know much else than that.
I'll ask him about it and look into it as well. But for now,
Hot Springs time.
I need to get this fuzzy feeling off of me that's been sitting since I Umbral Beast the other day.
Okay.
I hate having a memory blank.
I can't wait to expand on this.
No.
That'd be nice.
Mostly leave this area alone, though. Just add other pools.
Yeah, a small pool would be nice.
A little bit of hot tub energy or something, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Just
usually there's at least a couple
higher mag
private
to
baths.
heat up it more.
Not right now, that boy. I think he's napping right now. And when he
Mhm.
wasn't napping, he was like attached to fleas.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good kid.
Sadly, I don't think I can help you much with that one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, all the Digimon seem to work completely separate from magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is weird, because it looks like some of them use magic. But, like, it's magic with a different source or with a different base.
Oh.
Lots to think about.
So if you came here to soak, are you stressed about something?
I healed Ludwig a lot yesterday. I'm a bit tired from that, I think.
So restoring the reserves, so to
Mhm.
say.
Well, plus that, I don't think I've ever heard of wild magic
Yep.
being, like, super dangerous.
Plus, probably stressful. Healing the
Mhm.
partner.
Yeah, he got pretty hurt.
He's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Probably thanks to you, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Want to go check on Frederick and them, see what they're up to?
Maybe. I don't even know where they are.
Knowing them, they're probably still on the bridge.
They are kind of really fighty, if that makes sense.
No, I know. I've known Silmanori and Lloyd since I got here, so.
Hi.
What? So close, yet so far. And all it would take is one push off the edge.
Yeah, that's
Don't
something
push
that's
them
been
all the way.
happening here.
We're gonna get
I
swamped.
removed the arena and people were like,
That's the point.
where arena? So I said, just fight on the bridge. Just don't destroy it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Lulu.
Ah, this feels nice.
Dog.
Soak up that
Hello,
wild
dog.
magic, Emma.
And out of.
On 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
What's 7-Eleven?
It's this gas station. It's beautiful.
Oh, there we go. A little further.
You know how I used to complain about the effects
It's
of
really
when I
really
would
difficult
cover
for me to
myself in
keep-
the Umbra?
Mm-hmm.
It is
So
specific.
I got sort of resistant to that, yeah,
right,
over
I believe you.
time,
Take
but
your
I
time.
think the beast form is
Oh no, I was just being
the
funny.
new pushing too far.
That sounds far.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I had to change.
Oh, you look adorable.
Plus, it gives me a chance to show off my legs. I've never really
Well, when you
shown
work
them
out your
off.
muscles, eventually you put on more weight.
I know those are some beautiful legs.
Yeah.
Whoever made them did a wonderful
I'm
job.
gaining
Are you
weight,
calling
guys.
D fat? That's
Can't
rude.
believe
Don't
it.
do
Fat.
that.
I
No,
can't
On the
believe
weights
that.
that you're
Every night.
lifting.
On your body.
Can't believe this.
Yeah, I wish the weight would go somewhere else. It keeps sinking to the bottom.
You're skinny.
It sinks to the bottom.
I'm gonna have to go see you.
Yeah.
No.
You would know her in the
I
face.
had to
I
give
know
him
I'm skinny. I
CPR.
wish it would distribute
No,
around.
No.
Alright. I wonder if
I don't
Frederick
think you want
even is.
me to resuscitate you to stay in alive.
Actually, wait. Ember, have you seen Frederick?
No, last I saw him was at the tavern thing on the streets, but that was
He
a while
might
ago.
be in
gotta
the
search.
campsite, dear. There's a
Oh,
private
yeah.
meeting happening in there, apparently.
Oh
Probably that
boy.
place, yeah, so you gotta wait
People
for
are at my
that.
campsite.
Why?
I
Oh,
heard
well.
that people were in there, but I wasn't sure
That's
why.
fine. It's fine. It's.
Oh, hold on.
I don't really
Yeah,
keep
I-
key supplies there right now.
Oh, very fast in the water,
Yeah,
Peg.
like, I'm
You guys are
guessing
swimming.
Frederick's there, 'cause Farrah was outside the gate waiting.
And there's some excellent fields that are open.
Mm.
Very rude though to use it without permission.
Maybe that's the next thing I'll send some hunters on. Planting more wind crystals out there to secure one of those vineyards.
Mhm.
It's the Nook all
Yeah.
over again.
And then you can assess it and tell me what you think it's worth, and I'll get it appraised by someone else.
And we can do that.
I've already taken the liberty to grab the things that I want, which are all the books and such, and...
Residential's almost ready, if you two want a place there. But I heard you have a home somewhere else, actually.
Yeah, we got a place in Orlando.
Mhm.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, we're still unpacking our current stuff into our place right now.
It's time to move again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already packed. You might as well, right?
And then you get Alsar as a neighbor. Maybe. Nothing's confirmed.
Yeah, we'll see what it's like.
Hmm.
Alright then, we'll have our own place. Everyone will come
Orion's really excited to build his house there.
The town.
Than residential. There has to be another word for this. I keep calling it residential like we're an official village or something.
Living quarters.
Why not?
Mm,
The really, really big bedroom.
I don't know.
That's the coordinate thing. So not only is it...
If
Give it
I
an
lean
official
into
name.
being in charge. Oh, an official name?
Also, it's adventure.
Oh god.
Yeah. Call it the Grove. Or the
The
Sanctuary.
Grove. There's already a place called the Grove that some people go to.
Well, name it the Grove too.
The Grove.
The Grove
2,
2.
the
Yeah,
sequel.
the sequel. Yep.
Or just the Grove 2, TOO.
Mhm.
Also Grove. Or
Yeah.
the residential district formerly known as Grove.
Mm.
I hope I'm not included in that shit, because you know how I'm her caretaker character, alright?
Well, I wouldn't want to name it after
It's
Don't
my
worry,
domain.
my miss.
I control everything.
a lot of my mothers that raised me around here because they kind of had names that would sound like people were going to hell. Let's go to the village Asmodeus. let's
Village will feel
let's
right
go.
at home.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
I wouldn't either, given the fact that I fought an Asmodeus.
I also did. Fuck that guy. He was rude as shit.
Mm.
Admittedly, one of the more civil ones of the group, but still, fuck them.
Wild magic waters are in
Hmm.
abundance for my tale.
I suppose.
It's just leaking magic.
I mean,
Annihility.
I could just, if I call it a name, like a village name, I could just give it the name that my family gave me.
You
Or
could
the
also
last
just
name,
call
rather.
it what it is geologically. You call this the valley because it's the valley.
Hmm.
No, not as big as I had hoped, but
Pick out a
still large
defining
enough.
trait about its, geography, and we go off that.
Hmm.
Valley 2.
Looks like a surfer.
Also,
Valley too.
Valley too.
The pharmacy.
Oh, hi.
And
How you doing?
Hey, Andy.
How goes?
It goes.
Ooh,
It goes
ooh,
on
so
and on.
you could make it thematic and call it the cabinet, but have like the different quarters in there be named after like silly little things you'll find in your bathroom. After all, panacea. So you have like drugs, medicine,
ibuprofen.
comb quarter,
Ibuprofen. Yeah, go
Ibuprofen.
stay at Ibuprofen
Yeah,
House.
mhm.
One of the houses.
We have enough that we could if we wanted
Oh
to.
my goodness, we have so much ibuprofen.
I live just to the side of Tylenol.
See, if you didn't tell me that Tylenol was a drug, I would honestly believe if that was like a residential district or a name of like a street. I live with Tylenol Avenue.
Tylenol Lane.
Advil Lane.
It's alright, it's a simple thing.
That also sounds like a real street name.
Yeah. There you go. I figured it out for you.
Medicine names.
I mean, NyQuil sounds like a village name, 100%.
Oh, however, it has to be nighttime the entire time in NyQuil. Also has to be run by elves.
And then across the street is Dayquil.
Dayquil, yeah.
Dayquil, run by the Sun Elves.
They are fierce enemies.
What a
of
good
each
way
other.
to explain the Seelie and Unsuli. NyQuil and Dayquil.
Well, the Seelie have not tried to murder me. The Unseelie have tried to contract and murder me. So I think it's a very simple way of looking at it.
I need to remember to get my swim trunks redone.
Likewise.
Knowledge. It's
Yeah.
at or near the stem of a ship. Or the tail of an
I
animal.
don't know, partial laziness on my end.
Well, I mean, have you really had the time to sit down and go swimming or like relax that much?
I mean, every time that I've had to swim recently, it seems to have only been on a mission. And nothing else. Just not even like pure fun.
I feel like I fourth dimensionally remembered something I should have remembered a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah?
Anyway.
Huh?
Look, there's a sky right
Yeah.
there. I found it. I
Well,
found it.
you already
I just
work
looked up.
on different dimensions from what you've told.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He's lazy.
I am too,
I'm lazy.
unfortunately.
I'm also lazy.
He's lazy and he stores his beanbag here and not here at the same time.
I'm
I
lazy
would
and I'm
too.
overworked.
Schrodinger's beanbag.
Hmm. Oh,
Only here
Lord.
if you observe it.
Only here if he's observing it, apparently.
Exactly.
Oh, actually, that's a good question. Sal,
Technically,
did I
I
qualify
can't
as too
point
injured
to it.
yesterday?
Well, yeah, because you said
Technically, yes.
like if it had a direction, it would be west.
I can't point to it, but I can see it.
I'll be right back. I thought about it and realized I could.
Weird, right?
It's like you're looking between a single page, but splitting it in half. Like like how it would be.
Well,
flat,
even
right?
that is, imagining that there's, two things. No.
Yeah, but you get a page that no one else gets. That's what I'm saying.
I love physics.
Why?
Steamy.
Why did you put the code?
As a part of the
Are you in
deal.
trouble?
No,
Oh,
well,
you-
no, not necessarily. I got really beat up yesterday, though.
Nope.
Well, it's a good thing you're wearing that cone to make sure you don't injure yourself further.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See now, Sal, you can dunk him underwater and drown him. If you
I
Please don't.
well,
don't.
Please don't
She
do
already
that.
could have done that.
Drain the code. What the fuck? That's rude.
That's really
That's
that's
so
really
mean.
scary too with this water.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink it, or don't drink
No.
too much. I guess I should say.
Let me just. Oh, all the water right here.
You thirsty?
I'm thirsty.
All right, Sal, you heard him. He's thirsty.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not thirsty.
Have you ever beer
Right.
checked with that thing?
Hmm?
Oh,
Have you
that
ever beer
sounds
checked with
awesome,
that?
actually.
No, I'm scared to.
You should.
You should.
Thank you
Have,
for
like,
the
3
idea.
people
I'll remember
pouring
that the
beers
next time
in
my
while you're
wife
just
tries to,
drinking.
throw it on me.
Praying that I survive.
You'll survive.
You know what?
You'll probably live.
When residential's
what's the worst that
done,
could
I'll
happen?
just
You
throw a
drown in
big
alcohol?
party, and then we can all have our fun.
Ah.
Yeah, when we're done unpacking, probably like in a week or so, we're gonna do a housewarming get
A
together.
housewarming
So
party.
yeah.
Well, when my
Oh, that'd be
entire
nice.
like village section of this place is
Mhm.
open, then we can just absolutely push it to the limit and see what destruction will be wrought. I'll
Are
invite
you- are
Higgs
you
and tell
really
him to get
invite-
drunk.
Oh god.
You
Yeah.
invite Higgs, you invite Couchy, and you invite Couchy. Who the hell is
Who?
Couchy? Probably no one.
Is this
I
is
keep
this
hearing
one
the
of
name every
Trash's
now and then.
friends? Is it just like
That's a weird
a
fucking
cat person?
Honestly, that would make a
Probably.
lot of sense.
Listen, you put Ludric, you put Dylan in, and then you tell him to walk into town, something will happen probably. Am I wrong?
I died and got reborn as a couch.
Interesting reincarnation.
Yeah.
You're your own jacuzzi.
Just make sure you put bubble wrap on the trees to keep them safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, thankfully in residential, I've made sure that there's none of, like, the trees that are my ancestors around. Actually, I've taken to planting regular trees around. So that
Really?
it's not... Yes.
Are you my
so
ancestor,
that-
or are you just a regular tree? It's 50-50.
Well, I could find out if I
That's
sat
good.
down and communed with them.
Yeah, but sometimes you're busy. You know, you don't want to just pat a tree on the side like, sorry, uncle, I gotta go real fast. Pat on the tree, and it's just an oak.
Given
It's your uncle, not your uncle.
potential of things, I think having a party in the residential would be a good idea.
I agree.
Maybe I could try
Make
to reach
sure
out
that
to our friends in Faerun and see if they'll come around.
I went shopping earlier.
That'd be nice.
Some of the
Maybe.
places, it was just window shopping. Don't even have proper.
Makes me wish I still had contact with my old Seder friends.
Your old Seder
Yeah.
friends?
I mean, there are new Seder friends who thought I used to know Seders. I spent a while in the Feywilds with a group of them. It was a very good time.
You know, I almost said maybe I could invite some of those like spring court people, but that might draw the party over the line for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think as long as you tell them in advance what it is you are okay and comfortable with, it could probably limit it a bit. It's maybe.
Listen, they're party people. If you tell them the rules of the party, they might listen, depending on the rules. Of
Yeah.
course.
They also might tiptoe the rules a bit, but that's kind of to be expected with the
Tiptoeing the line.
with the cult.
That's why you set the line a little bit more strict. That way, you actually get what you want.
Yeah.
I might need help with that if I do have to set the line like that.
Ludric,
can help.
politics.
Politics,
No!
guidelines.
I don't like
No,
politics.
sorry. Well, that's why I'm going to do it for you, so you don't have to
That's
worry
why
about it.
Ludric's doing it.
I'm just going to sit on my front porch with a pipe and a gourd of sake, and that's going to be my life in the future.
That sounds like
Real
something
tough.
they would be interested in. Are you sure you're not wanting to join them?
Shouldn't have to hide how you feel, just more so how you deal with it.
I'm not going to do the things that I know that they do. I am there to relax, drink, and smoke.
I mean, they're there to relax, drink, and smoke too. It's just like, from my understanding, they're also partaking in other activities and festivities in between. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure that they'll let you just do the 3, and you don't need to do the 4th.
Yeah. I hope so. Ugh.
I mean, they're a bunch of chill bunch. I'm sure they would allow that.
I mean, honestly, I should be used to that because, I mean, given the life I was raised in, maybe it's just been too long since My mothers have been gone.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That is if the thing is
I think
addressed, 'cause
one of my mothers would say I've become kind of a prude. Like,
Nothing wrong with that.
To let it all go.
Hey,
Let it
you
go
just have
crazy.
standards and you have limits. No, there's nothing wrong with having them.
mm.
Raise the roof in a different sort of sense.
It's better than 5 of
Hmm.
them. Don't you agree?
Very true. And they fall down and down and down, and they trip, and then they break their neck, and then it's fine. I
No.
think she meant more figuratively.
I wonder if I can get the entity to make some kind of a barrier against the fog for residential as well. Because I didn't ask her to do this.
Thought I'd deal with my own issues.
I mean,
Problem with him though is like,
we could just work more on the wind crystals.
That's true. The wind crystals keep it at bay, but this is huge.
yeah, I never. No, it's like,
Yeah,
no, it's not bad.
but with
You can do it.
runecraft, the correct placement and management, I'm sure we could create something maybe not as effective or large, but
I have not.
Magical water is giving
If you
a
can
nice
somehow
place.
put them into every street lamp, or at least every other street lamp,
Maybe he was
I'm not sure how
relaxing.
much you could do. You probably
A
could
wind and
light
a
up
light
block
crystal
really
on
well.
each street lamp.
maybe
Yeah,
I
sure.
could
What
do
could go
that.
wrong?
we could think about it. I'm sure there's
Well,
something
a
that can be
nice
done.
gust of wind at all times.
The
That would
Windy
be
City, you
great.
know.
Especially if
Oh.
we're all wearing kimonos and such, just all posed up with our samurai swords, wind billowing our clothes and our hair.
Always a light breeze, and thankfully the trees that I'm planting are sakura blossoms, so
Congratulations.
Yeah, when I sit for too long, apparently my hip decides.
I
Yeah,
have
really
set
good
the
citizen
scene
over
for
there.
the shows that my kids watch all the time in real life.
Good
I'm
job.
not complaining.
I was getting all the nihility out of my fur. Oh well.
You have a nice, healthy city. I mean, think about it this way: you're doing already better than you're already above Zafira. You're already above. Yeah, you're going above Orlando Soccer with that probably.
I mean,
Low
it's not
bar.
hard to get
Really
above Zafira.
low bars.
Oh yeah, low bar enough. But I'm just saying, as long as you're not at the low bar, you're good.
It's like laying on the floor trying to not do a push-up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, maybe they're at like half a push-up right now. I don't know. I don't really go by that much.
I thought about stopping by earlier to see how the mate rack's doing it, and then I went like, you know what? What if I just slept instead and not got covered in sewer water?
Yeah, real.
Or coolant.
Yeah, that too.
Then you have places like this that are natural and beautiful.
I've always I've always touted this place as the most beautiful place in the metaverse. To be honest with you.
Really? Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Constant
no,
smell
genuinely.
of flowers.
Actual breathable air. It's nice.
Well, you can thank the wind crystals for that. If I didn't have these wind crystals around, we would have.
You could attend to Kid Saligin.
We would absolutely have that fog all over this place, which has, from what I'm told, traces of Umbra in it. I always felt Umbra around, but Natalia and everyone,
Umbro fog.
they discovered small traces of Umbra in the fog, so
Not surprising.
not
No kidding.
to mention there's supposedly a factory out there that is the origin of this fog.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
That's a weird pollution metaphor.
suppose.
Factories creating pollution and corruption. I haven't heard that before.
Never.
Apparently, the last thing that I was told about it, and this is because I'm trying to remember who brought the information to me, but it's regardless, someone came to me after investigating the fog on their own. I gave them a wind lantern. And they said they found the closer they got to where they assumed this factory was, the thicker the fog got and the less effective the wind lantern was. So
Where the fuck am I?
You're in the acres, you're in my home.
Oh. Hi.
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 Sup?
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna wear less. Hold on. Give me
Take your clothes off.
I'm gonna wear less, he says. Regardless, there's apparent that factory's out there, and if I want to get near it, apparently I'll have to probably load up a bunch of wind crystals on a wagon or something.
Hmm. I mean, again, honestly, it'd be better to look into making instruments to use their energies more effectively.
Have you considered a fan?
I have not been able to make a fan big enough, but I think you might.
Give me a bit, I probably could.
The old gag fan comes out.
Oh, yeah, no. Listen, if you're asking for something that is probably, I don't know, how big of a fan are we talking? Like, what would we need?
If you wanted a
Can make
fan big
schematics.
enough to do what needed to be done, that is, clear fog away from an area, you'd need turbines. Really, you need really big ones, and that damages the engine.
Just
Yeah,
wondering
that's
if
a problem.
people
How
farm.
big of a fan? I was thinking of somebody that was really into
Yeah.
something.
Just someone who's
Those
really,
can
really
cause
big.
lasting damage over time.
Yeah, that's
and
I'm so
Yeah,
used to
change
that being
things.
the
That's
case.
the
Actually,
wind
crystals are
issue.
natural.
Well, no.
Yeah.
So technically, hold on. I just
Well,
had a
hear
thought.
me out.
So here also. Well, you first, then I'll explain my idea.
Okay. What about, like, I don't know, a fan that is powered by wind crystals per se? Like if we were going to go there.
I mean, I don't know if there's much. You could just use normal energy for that, electricity.
Well, no.
I guess.
Well, so you could make it self-sustaining in that regards, right? You have the wind crystal setting up the
Talking
barrier
about
around the
weird things
residential
in my
district,
phone.
right?
I don't
Then
get
you
out
have the
much.
wind turbines within that area, so that way they're all powered by the wind that's
When
already
I get
going,
more.
which is generating energy for the residential district.
I think we all do.
Again,
Mm.
it's not the best option. It would be far better to look up. As far as I
Oh,
understand, those are all
absolutely.
light crystals, right?
Yeah.
Just
And
sending
light crystals got scattered up there, and that
Lance
was for
with
defense
a
against.
ship up there.
Yeah. Lance was
Well, I
flying
was
up
more
there.
thinking of,
So, all of those sparkles up that we can see, I believe the entity willed them up there to protect us from the swarm because they were bombarding us at one point.
Those are not stars.
I was more thinking of a
Nope.
temporary solution so that you would
Very
be able to,
distant
like, I don't know,
crystals.
cart your way to this factory.
Where
Like
am
that
I?
type of fan.
You are in a realm between realms. We're in what is essentially an afterlife.
Crazy magic bullshit. Got it.
I was about to
Okay.
make the joke that he died, but I feel like that would have been a very poor taste.
I would be panicking if don't, cause like Millie, like I would be dead in a bed, and I would be heartbroken if fucking the person I'm with came home and just saw me dead. That
Well,
would be
thank
such a
you,
big
girl.
way.
My immediate reaction, you couldn't be heartbroken. You wouldn't have a heart because you're dead.
Oh.
It's
I was
a
being
big
concerned
console
as to
of
how
the
you
matter.
died.
Magic trick.
Magic.
Magic trick.
I'm thinking about it like that.
Too
He
much,
probably
too
got
much
knocked
dynamite
out by the
blew
dog
me up.
explosion chamber.
I died in my garage.
I didn't think you
Too much
could die.
dynamite.
Back for another soak.
Nah, we'll take
Eraser.
it.
I see. I make that joke all the time. If I just get a big enough
Fell
one and
asleep
chuck it
in
at
front
him.
of the fire.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get
I think it's more. I think more acid probably would do it. If there's at least one trace of me left, I could probably redraw myself. Probably would take me like 20 days, but I could do it.
Redraw. Fucking crazy.
Rondo back. I drew myself with glasses, so that means I'm
Been forever
smarter.
since I've actually gone to a hot spring. I think the last
think
time I
it
was
looks
able
like
to
that.
get one on hand was when I was touring around in
Am
the
I
S
smarter
Nest.
now?
That was just because I had a job there.
I think so. I think that's how that
How many
works.
cold ones have you been to?
Cold Springs.
Wrong to socialize now
Yeah,
and
so there
then.
hasn't been many hot springs.
So you can draw yourself
You're
with a bigger
sharing
head, but the
information.
problem is you
Cool.
still need a full brain space.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you can make your own cold spring. Just buy a bunch of those like bulk water bottle packs, spring water.
You could.
Oh, this feels
What a
nice.
hell of a week in general.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You say that again.
I'm not gonna.
The only moments where I have gotten out and I'm what 2 for 2 for turning into a big monster.
Hey, it
Just go
happens.
the
I'm sorry,
reverse.
what?
Are
He's
you
turned
turning
into a
into
tiny
the
monster.
fucking thing that was
Monster.
you were in the raid?
Yes. Things are big lately. I need to
Big.
actually train. C4 has asked me that if I wanted to train to see if I could figure that out, but
He's supposed to be showing me how to pilot an AC.
we should harass
Every
him.
single year, it seems like
should
things get
harass.
bigger and more powerful.
Yeah,
That is the
admittedly,
natural progression of things.
No, it is,
admittedly,
difficulty scale.
I don't want to turn into the giant monster.
Yeah,
It makes
I
me feel
figured, but
strong.
being forced.
Give
It's,
it to me, I'll do it. I'll be the
You
big.
might die.
eventually, we'll need to be
Oh.
relying on Orion for his knowledge of
I mean,
planet-sized
I could die any day though. Like,
I hope
I
not.
mean, at
It
the
has
same
taken
time,
me
it
over
might be
5
since you're
years
getting
to
tougher over
slowly
time.
get my
Where things
energy
end
up
up
Listen,
on
we
your
had
base
level.
we had city level invasions, even though that could have easily
it was
been
through
if you did it right, yeah, it'd
suffering.
be fine.
Um,
Nah, I'd win.
We've had threats
win.
against
I'd win.
our livelihoods
Yeah.
countless times. I'm
I could
voting
just
next
say,
for
here,
aliens.
let's just
I think
poke out some
aliens
of
are
my
next
blood,
on
and
the
you
list.
could just
Like
have
full
some
on.
of that and see how you feel.
Funny
with
you
it.
mentioned that.
Just destruction of this world.
Sure, no fucking clue what that's gonna do, but it'll be entertaining.
Honest aliens?
The energy exists in
Little
my
gray
blood.
alien.
I don't know.
A droplet could cleanse
Maybe.
a plague
Yum,
from
yum,
someone back in the
yum,
days.
yum,
I don't know about now.
That's their language.
Oh.
Yum,
As long as it doesn't rip all my chrome off of me.
They might try to attack your body.
Oh, right, the
never mind.
axolotl.
That's the
and next-
downside.
I'm still processing
It gets
that.
a little
Abducted by little
hungry.
gray
One of the
aliens.
rockers, I probably shouldn't do that.
Consider
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
as therapy, Welsh.
No.
Over.
Okay, wait for my body.
Trust me, I'm getting
to
plenty of
accept
it with how
it's this.
strange things are around here.
You sound so tired.
Uh,
I fell asleep in front of the fire.
Don't blame you at all.
Yeah. Was it a good
Yeah.
sleep or bad sleep?
No.
Ah,
Bad sleep.
Ah.
bad sleep.
Bad sleep.
Do you need me to like?
What?
Do you want to spend the night in the tree so that you can not have a nightmare or something if it's a bad sleep like that?
Y'all live in
If it
a tree?
happened again, yeah.
Yeah, I live in that big one right there. It's hollowed
Have you ever
out.
thought about getting a proper dream catcher?
I used to
That
have one,
too.
but I gave it away.
Why'd you give it
to
away?
Silas.
Ah,
Silas is suffering with nightmares. So I give it to Silas.
You should definitely look to get the new one.
yeah, get a
If
new
you have
one.
nightmares. Even I sleep with one.
I don't want to go out though.
I'm my own
right
dream
now.
catcher. I'll go out and buy you one. How about that?
Yes, please.
Immediately taken up on the offer.
I'm not leaving the acres for a bit. No.
Understandable.
Mm.
Actually, D, I was curious. Do you actually know any dream-related magics?
I don't practice any magic, just when I fall asleep, when this body falls asleep, my consciousness has its own reality that it goes to. It's like my own little bubble. And then for 8 hours or however long the body needs, I just really exist in that that hill of ash.
You're all kinds of quirky, huh?
We all are.
Got me.
Thank
We're all pretty wacky around here. I mean, I literally see
I
stars
would-
when I'm hit.
I wish I knew what regular sleep felt like, because it's
Like a
just
really
like
long
clo- Oh. See, I close my eyes.
To look at it.
I close my eyes and then I wake up on a hill that has a big bell tower, and that hill is comprised of ash right now.
No, it's more you close your eyes, and then it feels like a little bit
Darkness.
went by, and then you open your eyes, and then you're in the exact same position when you close your eyes. Usually.
Yeah, some
Sometimes you
people
roll
dream.
over.
Yeah.
Sometimes you dream. Sometimes you remember those.
I always
dreams,
fall asleep
sometimes
on
you
my
don't.
side, wake up on my back.
Sometimes
Crazy.
I fall out of my bed when I wake up.
Like I found
Should
you
get a
this
bigger
morning.
head.
I've done that a couple times too.
All I
Yeah,
know
one-
is
another one of those
the
nightmares.
dream that I have,
What is
I
that?
can be in complete control of.
What is that? What the hell is that?
That is one of my baby boys.
Hi, Sierra.
Oh.
Why am I expecting it to go?
What kind of outskirts
something.
creature?
Xbox.
He's
360.
Oh, it talks.
he
It's just
Yep, that's Sierra. He
Xbox.
really
Hi, Sierra.
likes video games.
Yeah, actually.
He hasn't.
I'm a
He
gamer.
has been around for 3 years now, and he's still his base stage.
How does he control controllers with
he's too busy gaming.
no hands?
He
no,
rolls
somebody
around.
gave me an Everstone, so I can't evolve.
That's not
Too
what
busy
happened.
gaming.
He's.
Oh, he's got
Maybe
little
he's just
legs.
short. Maybe he's just,
Oh, I
maybe he's
see.
already evolved.
I
He's
see
just
how he
short.
hits the controllers now.
I'm what you call a short king, you see.
Yeah, you are.
I like this guy.
I like this one.
It's
Can we
confident.
keep him?
Yeah, I've been keeping him for the entire time he's been around. I woke up from a 3-week coma, and he was sitting
It's a
on my
long nap.
lap, and the first thing that I saw was him, and he threw up on me. It was the first thing that I saw.
Oh, you poor sod.
I like this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
kids.
He said that after as well.
Sorry.
He got out of his system.
He sure did.
What'd you do from there? How long? How far back can you like tell this story from the beginning?
Okay. So from there,
Excruciating no, I just wanted to see it. Don't. I just wanted to see if you could.
from there, Sierra, I asked him what he wanted to be named, and he said he really liked Halo, and I didn't know what that was. So then I went looking around, and I brought him with me. I took him onto the ship that I was second in command of at the time, and he pointed at the Spartan that was on board and went, "Oh, it's John Halo," or something like that. And then he saw someone else dressed up like a Spartan, and then I discovered what game he was looking for, so I got him that. And then all he does now is just play games.
He's a.
He named himself Sierra because it's related to that game, apparently.
Yeah, good game. Or great games. It's a whole series.
Huh.
He's a special little guy.
He is.
Weird.
I mean, all of the sprites, they all take influence from something. Like, Not and Thorn really like anime. and they've taken it to the next level where they're literally imitating it and making it real. I can't fathom what a sprite's true potential actually is, because it seems like they can just do whatever. Thankfully,
Maybe.
Chime just said 2 crossbows and nature magic.
Good enough. We make do.
One of them decided they wanted to do fire even though they are made of wood. So they subjected themselves to fire until they evolved to be immune to fire. So now they're just a
They shoot
shell.
themselves with small caliber bullets.
Yeah, well, now their
Yeah.
body
That
is
works,
just like the shell, and I believe they're the fire
like it.
inside. I don't know.
That's the best practical joke you could have.
The sprites are strange.
I really
But I
just
love
went,
them.
I guess, you know what, I like fire, so I'm going to be fire, and then did that. Alright.
I mean, there's
You
one
can be
that
whatever you want to be.
hates sweet things but loves poison. She's immune to poison. Poison, yeah.
I also like
She hates-
poison.
She hates the
Usually in
sweet
the form
berries.
of rum.
They make her get sick, but then when she eats poison, she feels better.
These things need to be studied.
I mean, okay, I
children.
can tell you what they are. They're children who didn't get to live their lives.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to study anymore.
Yeah.
You seem so gun ho. What happened?
Huh? Well, I didn't.
What the heck happened
like,
to the
guess the
scientific
power, like,
process?
a
like,
child's
oh, I'm gonna put them under the
imagination.
knife. Like, no, that's fucked up. Like, studied as in like how.
Mm-hmm.
I have
A
so many
child's
questions, and I feel
imagination,
none
I
of them
guess.
are going to be answered.
Nah, you
I
can
don't
try
know.
it. Now, whether
Ask
it'll be
3.
answered correctly or not depends.
Yeah, just ask 3 questions. That's all you get. Make them count.
I mean,
It's
I
like a
can
genie,
answer.
right?
One of us tells
Whether
other
or not
lies.
I'm lying is, you know.
There are two dark hyenas sitting beside
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
One of them tells only truths, the other tells only lies. You must figure out which.
This one lies. 'Cause I think both of them tell lies.
Wow.
I only
This
lie
trick
when
is
it's funny.
both.
Yeah.
They're
Both of them lie.
lying to do to somebody.
And the one who said the whole statement of
Mhm.
one tells truth and one tells lies is the liar, so that whole statement is a lie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess that means that he tells truth then.
Yeah, those kind of puzzles
wouldn't that-
should really
wouldn't
clarify
that
if
make the
the lying bit,
Would
the
that wouldn't that
Beforehand.
make
would.
the
You figure it
Oh,
out.
Goober!
sentence? My daughter.
We're being stared
Oh,
at.
I heard Goober and I got
Okay.
worried for a moment.
I have many
lot of them.
kids. All the sprites are my
What
kids.
the how old are you? Oh, okay. Well, I meant like
I am-
birthed out kid.
No, I don't. I haven't had a child in that way.
Okay. That's why I was like, what?
was that?
You would.
I mean,
you would
she
not
looks like me.
earn that much.
Kind of.
She got some more
Mm,
arms.
well,
I don't know.
Actually, what happens is
They
they
have a
kind of
gun.
like grow out of their hair,
No, I
like
don't.
like
Go
like,
ahead
like
and kick
little
a ga-
bulbs,
Oh,
and then like they fall off and become plants.
I
Yeah.
thought you were
Yeah, I was
about
about
to
to
either
say,
A,
'cause-
shoot me, or either B, kick me right
Like a
into
tree.
the pool.
I don't work
I wouldn't
here.
do
Bloody
that.
expensive.
I can't believe you
Oh,
did
I have to
this.
do the old-fashioned way.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
ones.
And even then, I can't really do that one.
You okay?
I'm good.
You have been wearing that outfit ever since the hoedown.
I like it.
You like
You
them?
have my
Cozy,
hat.
I don't blame them.
Where's your hat then? There you go. Now it's complete.
She likes cowboys. She's like cowboys ever since she was little.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her.
How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing. Just got back from my patrols. Still nothing. Preacher not around,
Nothing.
which is good.
Good.
Yeah.
It's me,
Reaper's
I'm
not
Maybe.
here.
Yeah, looking after the babies, going to the nursery, etc., etc. Catching up with Sakura, all that stuff.
Mm.
Reading my books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have to pick up another series again? Because you keep reading through all of your like romance novels
And then they
getting
lift.
to the end.
Then there's like no other books, and they haven't like continued, and it sucks.
Romance novels. You read smut?
Not that one. No.
Damn.
She doesn't read anything.
Trying to find
like-
recommendations.
You're not gonna get any from her.
I don't know if you're gonna get any here in general.
Mm.
I have a terrible author name I could suggest, but I also there'd be no point.
Time. Is it almost time?
Yeah.
Oh
30
my
minutes.
gosh, I almost
You guys have been in.
Yeah.
How long have you been in
I
the
almost
spring
pushed-
for?
I'm coming up on an
Just
hour.
got
Yeah, it's mainly been enough, so. I mean,
Wait, why
Alright,
was
this cat.
water?
Alright, this cat is going to step
time
away
limit
from the
will
pool
cause
now. Hopefully, if he can get up.
Beyond an hour.
Surely.
An hour.
Oh,
After all, he doesn't need to get wet.
Damn, only an hour in a hot spring?
Run.
Try again.
Run.
well, you shouldn't spend too long anyway.
It's here.
You're gonna suddenly
Yeah,
turn
you
into
get
a
wrinkles.
pumpkin.
I'm sorry, what?
You can just suddenly turn into
Losing it,
something or
crashing
become
out.
very glittery if you've been in your
Calm
Crazy.
yourself.
I've gone back in
Actually, how long
time.
have I been in here?
Yeah.
Not an hour.
Okay.
Just making sure. I wanted to see if I could do a bit.
Better not risk it then.
You are now all
Been
wet.
here for
Enjoy
about half an hour, 20 minutes.
my secret plan.
I'm so sorry, friend.
I'm not even gonna bother changing my first two wet. Then it's gonna take a few minutes to dry, so I might as well just walk home.
It's
Good hair dryer.
it's cold outside of here though. Like on the way home.
I didn't say we're gonna go really fast. We are going to go really fast. That or I'm
Why not
borrowing your
just get
sweater out of your bag.
prestidigitation?
I could. Alright, fine. Give me a moment.
Time to go.
I'm waiting
Is
for
there a
the
mirror?
and then
I
I'll
think I
just
need to
switch over
adjust my
there.
tie a little. I'll just.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I just gotta make sure I look ready for business, just in case. Sorry, sometimes I miss my old ego soup.
But at the very least, something to protect you than these standard issues fixer suits.
Yeah. I went in with pretty reinforced gear during the second bout, but that also got blown up. Not blown up, but torn asunder.
I shall repeat, you went alone against an Aleph twice and left. You're lucky that only your suit got destroyed and not the rest of you.
I mean, you saw how bad of a state I was in. I was basically on death's door.
Yes, you were. And for all intents and purposes, Maddox will probably get on my butt for
I
this.
might know where to get a scroll, but
But at the very least, you could help your
no
recovery
way.
with it.
I can make
Actually,
my
it's gonna
own
be a lot
path
better.
with
Definitely
my
not as sore.
cool
My head feels a bit clearer.
plant stuff. So I just like I make a path and I go across
I should
it.
come back here
It's
more
so
often
cool.
if I end up getting messed up again.
I've been
She's going
practicing. I've been
vine
vine surfing. It's so much fun.
Excuse us?
Fine, right. Don't you
Sorry.
brambles on them though? Isn't that incredibly uncomfortable?
Depends on the vine.
Got wood feet.
She doesn't have feet.
I don't have feet
That's
either,
what-
actually. Yeah.
Those are feet. Those are absolutely feet. They're just tiny little knobs.
Anyways, I think the fog's
yeah.
about to roll in. I mean, 8:01.
Yeah, fog is rolling in.
Line surfing. I'm gonna have fun. Goodbye.
I'm gonna have fun. Youth.
Instead of working.
Have fun, kid.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah, you all have a good rest. After that soak, I'm going to get back to work on residential.
I mean, I don't have to go to Wicarium tonight, so I'm going to bed. Probably.
I was just figured to get out of the house a little bit.
It's good seeing you.
See you around. Stay well, will ya?
Take care.
Potato net?
Potato. Alright, I gotta quickly let my dog out for some reason. For some reason, he's going crazy. So I'll be right back.
Okay, where are the photos rolled into the world for now?
No, I'll wait here so you can talk to people.
Killing me. I'm humble enough now. Right now.
But yeah,
I love you.
Whoa, okay. I'm gonna go do some game in a second.
Ultimate technique, bad dog, bad.
Play chapter 7.
Whoa, what the f?
Play chapter 7 of Olympus Company.
Dog.
I'll throw them at
I'll put you outside.
It was the first time I've soaked in a hot spring for an hour in my own lobby. I was like, wait, we're coming up on an hour.
Yeah.
It's about to get silly.
Silver is gonna be so confused when she sees how many people around here have fucking guns, because guns are super expensive in her
It's
world.
about to get silly.
And heavily
Yeah.
regulated.
Baby. I can't wait for her to see what kind of fucking crazy weapon people just casually have on them.
Baby.
Like, pull out the grand finale.
I'm a baby.
I got that on the other version.
Oh,
you
also,
don't have grand
did
finale
you
on it?
get my message?
No, not on this version.
Damn.
Yeah.
We out here just shotguns the size of
Oh, pickle.
I don't think the head would approve of this.
Freaky little thing. Look at that little thing. Look at that little thing.
It's great. You just sit here and then your problems are gone.
What the fuck is that? Grab dance and shit? Ew, why does it look like that?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yes, but I can do this. You're stuck with the fucking
Indigo.
You're stuck with the
I
fucking...
wanted to do this.
Stylized particle
Hey,
effects.
I was gonna use these too.
Yeah. We love stylization.
Yeah, it's based off of how some of the damage types look in game. Oh my god, I'm getting punched by newspapers.
Oh,
The paper cuts are about to be really.
But yeah,
like,
this sword or not sword, this glaive when it's activated like this hits both the body and the mind.
Me when tall.
Shit.
Me when woman tall.
Yeah.
I see.
This is advertising metaverse, not real.
I hear the dogs barking again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Yep, thought so.
Anyways, helicopter.
A part of me always wonders, like, if we deal with that in the neighborhood, it's like the dogs look at each other and go, is it, you think it's a person, or you think it's an actual dog outside barking?
Yeah.
He was a part of is very inspired by Halo.
Just a little dude.
I love accidental oversights in my avatar that makes me do stupid shit.
Oh my god!
From what? I don't know. I just got on the Halo.
people height. I want to see.
Just
see what I'm looking on.
Yeah. Oh.
We love accidental oversights in an avatar.
And then if I,
Talk about fucking like butt control. God,
Helicopter.
controlling that just
TBS
with the
was
cheeks?
TBS.
That's crazy.
You guys just have time today to come by the...
Yeah. I wasn't doing anything today.
I didn't even see your join notification. Suddenly I saw pink and I went, was that Sal?
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything and was just like, I'll come by. And yeah.
The hour-long conversation
Yeah.
transitions. 'Cause we
Yeah.
went,
Yeah.
like all over the place.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, after the events of yesterday or whatever, I thought it'd be a good idea to dog one by 8 for a little like, you know, I'll pop in the car, come say hi.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Fleece keeps waking up screaming
Alright.
from her like sleeping. And Mag is refusing to leave her side, so every time she wakes up, Mag just like smacks her face. And for her to like get a different medical checkup, they had to pry Mag off of Fleece, apparently. Because Mag was refusing to get off Mom. Like, mm-mm. Punk.
Yeah.
Plump. Are you cycling that, or is that cycling on its own?
I could set it to cycle on its own, but I'm just cycling it right now.
Mm. Put it on like a timer, and then it's just different colors. So every time someone looks away and looks back. Wait, what is that system where when you look away and look back, something's different? Because I know there's a system like a shader for that.
Yeah, there's like yeah, I don't remember what it is, but there's a system that has the thing changes if you look away. I don't remember how it works. It's weird. I think it's a Lindy
And then
thing.
when you look back, then when you look back,
Yeah.
it's different, and you're like, what the fuck?
She changed it. Stop that shit.
It's the same thing with like someone, a lot of the people who make the avatars that only move when you look away.
Yeah, those
Like,
use the same
like the SCP stuff.
same general logic.
Oh, I love this.
Why is he lagging the fuck out? Smug face.
What I do.
Oh, watching you go from low frame rate to high frame rate
You
trips
turn
me
that shit
out.
back up.
Yeah, that's why I usually just keep it at the low frame rate. That way the eyes are easier on it. Because the moment that I bring the speed up, it looks.
Well, yeah, because I'm like paying attention, and it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense, and then suddenly you just go fast, and I was like, oh, my brain.
Oh my god, he hit
Yeah.
the time warp. He did it. Time warp.
The only one that
See,
can time match.
what you have to do is mid-combat. Just go to full speed and start wailing on them harder. And then watch as their brain blows up.
Are you lagging? What's going on?
No, he's animated on 2s.
It looks more like 3s, honestly.
This is on 3s.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be on 2s. Like
Yeah.
Me when I'm an
So
animator?
this is on 3s. If I bring it here, this is on 2s. And then obviously, yeah. Heck, the jacket is actually at a lower frame rate, funny enough. I think it's on 2s. I don't remember.
It looks
I know I
good.
made
It
it
blends
specifically
well.
off kilter. Yeah.
What the dog doing?
Your mom,
dog
sorry,
doing?
sorry,
Medical
sorry,
butter again.
Sorry.
Well, Trin got a hole in
Yeah.
his chest now.
He did it.
Gonna be a Lullaby.
No,
Go
not
ahead.
again. This is the
Pack it
third
up
time
with
the
medical
charm with a
butter.
hole in the chest.
I'm gonna do hard
Some people
surgery on
just
you,
can't help
friend.
getting donutted.
Please don't do
I'm
heart
gonna
surgery
throw
on me
that butter in
again.
there.
I don't need that a second time.
Time for heart surgery.
Where's Vargir? Where is he? Where is he?
He's
right
he's
there.
in Eorzea right now.
I can't believe
I miss
just-
him. I miss him.
Yeah, he's just making Gil because that's all he really cares
miss
about
him.
right now.
Someday.
I can't believe you would do this. I mean,
What's going on
It's
here?
it's cat. Cat sound.
It's a cat. Cat sound.
You got the ears
Cat
down.
sound.
Yeah, they're like ragdoll cat ears. They're like
I don't know how to
floppy.
get a trail, like a single trail, to not just blip out of existence occasionally. Because originally I wanted this to just be a single solid trail, but that didn't end up working.
Is it set to die
Cat
with the
sound.
particles?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. Someday, Ludric will have to deal with
No matter
this.
what, if it doesn't die with the particle, it just like
You say
fizzles
I don't have
out
to
and then
deal with
goes
it.
fizzle out to spawn
Like
a
you
new
are
one.
Alright,
also going.
Ludric.
Come here, cat dog.
You could probably have a couple.
Alright, Ludric.
That's
First things
different.
first. Scratching post. I should know. I usually have one in the house somewhere.
Oh, it would be funny to give her long nails on this.
I was
There's a
worried
blend
about
shape.
doing Lifetime Infinite
It would be funny.
because since
You
the
know-
trail is also based on Lifetime,
You know, it's
it
kind
would
of
just go
funny.
forever and not like.
It would make sense too. You do. You give a perch. I go.
So
Okay.
this is just my compromise.
I'll get you the cat tree. Or scratching post. Put it by the bed. Just be like, nah, it's here
I can
now.
also change the trail texture.
You know, it's
to
kind of
the,
funny. I've always considered
these things.
playing with Indigos like cat feature by handing him like a pair of cat nails that would just come
Mm.
out of the gloves. But then I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
But it makes it look kind of stringy.
You know, I just thought about it too. People who don't know the couple like at all are gonna be so fucking confused. Because all of our photos in the house are always of us in like different forms or in different.
Yeah, there's a
stages or
bunch of
whatever.
wacky pictures.
Yeah, so it's like, why are you a cow? Wait, you're a dog. Wait, you're.
What even are you?
Yeah.
Part-time dog, part-time cow, part-time human, 100% freak.
That's a secret. It's just 100% freak.
No.
I'm Batman.
No.
Not a toy.
No.
It could be a toy. No,
It
that's
could be.
okay. That's a toy. However, this.
Oh.
This is not. This is not.
This isn't a toy.
This is a toy.
You pulling out my Nerf
Cool.
gun.
Me pulling out the blicky.
Take some milk.
I love
There we go.
chain
I couldn't
guns
move when
so
I had the
much.
milk out for some reason. I might have did something.
Killed you.
Just keep it indie animated on threes.
I don't know. Listen, I'm going to only do probably the animated rig on this one because it makes the most sense. Also because, God no, I don't want to imagine how much bones I have to go through again. I already had to go through a lot for this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea how many bones for this. It's
Yeah.
not that much.
They don't have a ton. The scripts don't have a ton.
It's not that much. It's just more like
Yeah, it's just
it's more like
a
doing
lot.
the parent constraint
Mhm.
thing is pain, and I already had to redo it for this.
I like that
Update.
the way Flurry has it set up. If you do one, it's really slow, but if you do two, they're really fast.
That's
Yo,
cute.
send me to your
That's
fucking world. That's sick.
that's a good detail.
What?
The Heartwood. The guy that made the winter cabin, the apartment.
Uh-huh.
He made a new world. It's fucking sick. It's called Heartwood.
Time for me to march my happy ass out of here. I want to get out of VR and get some fucking food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to eat my dinner.
Max.
Me when I'm hungry.
I'm gonna get a lot more jolly before this month's up.
Oh yeah,
I think I might go make some. mac
I
and
need to
cheese
make
for
I need to make my winter
clean.
outfit sometime.
I'm going to put. I absolutely should just put D in a fucking like the sweater. You know, the fucking VK sweater.
I keep neglecting to make.
And I should do that and make it an ugly sweater.
Is that the bet? Is this?
I'll get a VK
That's the
sweater,
bet.
put it on D, and make it an ugly
That
sweater.
would be funny.
And then I'll put them in some tights too.
Oh, it's over. Good song. I need to make Christmas indie, but at the same time, I also just don't want to work on indie.
The alternative that I'm
wish.
thinking of is I'll just have to. It's either I do the VK's like ugly sweater thing, or I just put D in the Santa girl like outfit for December. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately, I thought that's what you were gonna do. I honestly thought for a while like that was what Sal was gonna wind up going to.
Sal could.
There's
search
still
for that
time.
in like 2 seconds and find it.
There's-
Alright,
Hey, I already
fine.
I already have like a couple Christmas things I'm looking at for
All right, I'm
for
gonna go make
bets.
mac and cheese before I get distracted for another 20 minutes.
Well,
I'll talk to you guys later.
Listen, it just benefits me. Look and
It
enjoy.
just benefits me. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Like, come back to me. Alright. This is right. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, where am I? Where's?
Theme song.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.